You know, my neighbor Margaret just turned 93 last week, and when I asked her secret to looking so youthful, she handed me this basket and said, "This is my fountain of youth." Now, Margaret isn't some health fanatic. She enjoys her afternoon cookies just like anyone else, but she's religious about eating these 7 special foods every week. And today, I'm going to share the first 2 with you, backed by real science. What's fascinating is that researchers studying blue zones, those magical places where people live to 100 regularly, found these same foods appearing on centenarians' plates week after week. They're not expensive supplements or strange powders, just everyday foods packed with anti-aging power. Let's start with what might be the most delicious one. Superfood number 1. Wild blueberries, the brain's best friend. These little blue gems aren't just tasty, they're like tiny anti-aging bombs for your brain. A study from Harvard found that seniors who ate blueberries regularly had cognitive decline delayed by up to 2.5 years. That's because they're packed with anthocyanins, powerful compounds that reduce inflammation in your brain. Here's how to get the most benefits. Buy frozen wild blueberries. They actually have more antioxidants than fresh. Add a handful to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Blend them into a smoothie with spinach and almond milk. My friend Roy, who's 87 and still does crossword puzzles faster than I can, swears by his Brain Boost smoothie every morning. Blueberries, Greek yogurt, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Says it keeps his mind as sharp as his 50-year-old son's. Now let's talk about a green so powerful, researchers call it nature's multivitamin. Superfood number 2. Kale, the longevity leaf. I know what you're thinking. Not another kale lecture. But hear me out. This isn't about trendy juices, it's about real science. The National Institute on Aging found that older adults who eat leafy greens every day have the cognitive function of people 11 years younger. Kale is loaded with vitamin K, which helps protect your bones too. You don't have to suffer through raw kale salads to reap the benefits. Try these age-friendly recipes. Sauté with garlic and olive oil until soft mix into soups. It almost disappears in minestrone. Roast into crisps with a little sea salt. My 91-year-old Aunt Clara makes the most amazing longevity soup, kale, white beans, and sweet potatoes simmered in bone broth. She credits it to helping her get out into the garden every morning. Now, I'm curious, have you tried adding blueberries or kale to your weekly meals? What's your favorite way to prepare them? Share your ideas in the comments below. Your recipe could help others enjoy these amazing anti-aging foods. And next up, we'll introduce 2 more superfoods that work wonders for your heart and joints. Now let's talk about a green so powerful, researchers call it nature's multivitamin. Superfood number 3. Walnuts, nature's heart pills. These wrinkly little brains of the nut world are packed with omega-3s that do wonders for your arteries. A Yale University study found seniors eating walnuts daily improved blood vessel function equivalent to someone 7 years younger. And here's a bonus, they contain melatonin, which helps regulate your sleep too. Harold's heart health hack is genius. Soaks walnuts overnight to reduce bitterness, keeps a jar by his favorite armchair for snacking, crumbles them over roasted vegetables for dinner. Pro tip, buy them in shell and crack a few each day. The extra hand movement is great for arthritis. Now, let's talk about a superfood so powerful, it affects everything from your mood to your immune system. Superfood. Number 4. Fermented foods, your gut's best friend. Here's something most doctors won't tell you. Aging isn't just about your body, it's about your gut bacteria. Research from the American Gut Project found seniors eating fermented foods regularly had microbiomes resembling much younger adults. My go-to options. Sauerkraut. Look for live cultures on the label. Kefir. It's like drinkable yogurt, easier to digest miso soup, perfect for sensitive stomachs. My neighbor Mrs. Kowalski, who's 96, starts every day with what she calls her longevity elixir: warm water, lemon juice, and a tablespoon of sauerkraut juice. Swears it's why she's never taken an antibiotic in her life. If you're new to fermented foods, start slow. Just a tablespoon daily. Your gut will thank you in ways you can't imagine. Now, I'd love to hear, have you tried any of these gut-healthy foods? Or maybe you've got a family recipe passed down from your grandparents? Share your stories in the comments. Traditional wisdom often aligns perfectly with modern science. Coming up next, we'll reveal 3 final superfoods that tackle joint pain, vision loss, and even wrinkles, including one that might already be in your spice rack. Superfood number 5. Turmeric, nature's anti-inflammatory. This golden root isn't just for curry, it's a longevity powerhouse. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found seniors taking turmeric daily had inflammation levels comparable to adults 20 years younger. The active compound, curcumin, works better than many over-the-counter pain relievers for arthritis. Here's how to use it like the centenarians do. Make golden milk with warm almond milk, turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper, helps absorption. Add to scrambled eggs or roasted vegetables. Mix with honey as a sore throat remedy. My yoga teacher, who's 82 and still does headstands, swears by her morning turmeric tonic. Keeps my joints oiled better than WD-40, she jokes. Superfood. Number 6. Purple sweet potatoes, vision protectors. These vibrant tubers aren't just pretty, they're packed with anthocyanins that protect your eyes from age-related damage. Okinawans, some of the longest-lived people on Earth, eat these daily. Research shows they may reduce cataract risk by up to 40%. Simple ways to enjoy them. Roast with olive oil and rosemary mash with cinnamon for a dessert-like side, slice thin and bake into chips. Pro tip: the darker the flesh, the more antioxidants. Look for varieties like Okinawan purple or Stokes purple. Superfood number 7. Dark chocolate, the sweet longevity hack. Yes, you read that right. A Harvard study tracking centenarians found those eating dark chocolate regularly had significantly lower rates of heart disease. The flavonoids improve blood flow and may even boost brain function. But there's a catch. Choose wisely. Look for 70% cocoa or higher. Limit to 1 ounce daily, about the size of a dental floss box. Pair with almonds for extra heart benefits. My 95-year-old friend George calls this his daily medicine. He's been eating 2 squares after lunch for 30 years. Making it work in real life. Now, I'm not suggesting you overhaul your entire diet overnight. Aunt Rose certainly didn't. She still enjoyed her Sunday pot roast. The secret is adding these superfoods gradually. Start with 1 new item each grocery trip. Focus on foods you genuinely enjoy. Remember, even once weekly makes a difference. Try this challenge. Pick 1 superfood from our list to add this week. Maybe it's sprinkling walnuts on your salad or trying golden milk instead of evening tea. Small changes create big results over time. Your turn to share. I'd love to hear. Which of these superfoods are you most excited to try? Or maybe you've already discovered some anti-aging favorites of your own. Share your wisdom in the comments. Your experience could help someone else add years to their life. If you found this helpful, do me a kindness. Hit that like button so others can find this video too. And if you're not yet subscribed, we've got plenty more science-backed secrets coming to help you live your longest, healthiest life. Remember what Aunt Rose used to say? Growing old is mandatory, but aging is optional. Here's to choosing wisely.